Hi, my name is Raliat.
And hi, my name is Hamda. Welcome to this chaotic podcast that's camouflaging as lifestyle content, but is actually gbeborun.
Welcome to Oversharing and Banter.
Hi guys! So you people that watched our last episode, we love you. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks for sharing, thanks for commenting, and thanks for following on Instagram. We saw your follows.
Yes.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good now. They're just like in this moment. Dini 11:47 right now. I'm fine. We thank God for life. What did you do this weekend?
This weekend, yesterday I was on site because I'm a project manager in my other life, other parts of my life. So I was on site and I slept for like 4 hours.
You slept for 4 hours?
Yeah, I've not slept like that in like
That's so
few
nice.
months. Yeah. What about you? What did you do yesterday?
Almost a friend of mine, she has a podcast. She just launched and she was like, "Come on my episode." So that's why I went for. I beg. Don't worry. I did help her. She said she did help me. I just shout out to you. So yeah, that's what I did also yesterday. And then I got home by like 9 and I just crashed. I was like, nope, I can't do this. Because I also knew that we're going to do this series. But we move. It's one of those life things.
Yeah. So yeah, we're going to talk about the best, worst, and wildest things that happened to us.
Is it worst, wild, best?
Best, worst, and wildest.
No, start from the worst and end with the best.
Okay. Worst, wildest, and best things that happened to us this week?
There was no water. I know something happened to the pumping machine, and I live in like an apartment, so there was just drama. We should have to buy water. Having no water sucks.
Yeah.
Lagos is a horrible place to live, guys. I wish I was. Maybe I'm just living in the Sakpa part of Lagos.
Yes. Director behind.
But yeah, we had to deal with that for like 3 days. But we bought water from the Mirua guys. How about you? What was your worst?
My worst would have to be that I was supposed to travel this week.
Oh, we're going to?
I was going to Abuja.
Why do you not go? Okay, I know why.
Some other things came up and, well, the trip hasn't been cancelled, but it has just been moved. But I was hoping to see my mom this week.
Bele, caller, video call. We thank God for the internet.
Like, she won't pick my video call. Just once in a while. Just say, let me see your face.
Oh my goodness. Okay, what's the wildest thing? So wildest thing that happened was on Thursday, I had an event. And it was for Bamura. Anyway, that's not important. Although maybe it's easy. Please come and sponsor us, Bamura. Hi. So I had an event and I went to one of my friends. Now, I wore like the dress I wore. Like when I went, I didn't think much of it, right? But I was posting on my story. People were like, "Oh, I'm like getting married." I'm like, and he was wearing suits because it was supposed to be like a formal cocktail type event. The amount of "are you getting married?" DMs I got, yes. Someone was like, "It's giving court wedding."
Married,
but anyway, I'm doing like
I'm telling you this year.
You will see the real.
Obviously,
the real will be out. I'm sure I'll post a reel about it tomorrow. I'm going to show you the reel after. It's very hilarious.
Yeah.
How about you? Wildest thing?
The wildest thing that happened. So this is probably going to be
Actually,
boring.
that's not the wildest thing. But carry on. I just remember something else.
The wildest thing that happened was this. I was on site and we received cement. This is probably going to be boring. So, we're supposed to receive 300 bags of cement and 260 bags of cement. And the engineer, I was counting the bags as we were going in. I was just sitting outside, just counting. Not my job, but I wanted to do it. And the engineer was counting, and then we didn't have 5 bags put. Like it was 5 bags were missing, Sham.
Okay.
And I was like telling the guys carrying, because what they will usually do is keep the 5 bags, keep whatever bags it is, and then sell it and just scam you.
Ooh, spicy.
So I was saying that we have 5 bags missing, and this engineer comes out and started shouting at me. At me that
please tell me you change this for him.
He's not on my side. He's not.
Are you little Rally? The act of forgiveness.
Because this is not the first time
that he's shouting at you.
No, that he's missing, like that we have what's it called?
Missing materials. Yeah.
Exactly. So and then he now
shouted at you.
So he was shouting at me.
What was he shouting? Like what was the comment? Like what was he shouting about?
At first, he was inside, right, by the store. So I started telling those guys that me and the security guy was counting on his own. I was just there counting, and my own count and the security guy's count aligned. So I was telling this offloaders that my guys, 5 bags are still missing. And they were like, no, something. It's not like they started raising their voices. Obviously, guilty people. They started raising their voices at me. And this guy comes out and started raising like
his voice at you,
collaborating with this guy. I don't know if he did it on purpose. I don't know.
Sister, whose side are you? Are you not on our side working? Like, obviously, he's the one, like, he's in collaboration with the offloading guys and all of John G.
So I and MD.
Funny. Carry.
We're just like, we don't see you again on this site, and we removed from the group chat. So the next day, he now, in the morning, around like 7 a.m., he now said, I'm very sorry, ma, for shouting at you. Apologize at me and Fola, because we're both seated there when he was shouting.
Yeah.
And Fola removed him from the group chat immediately.
Rapture!
And then called me that the procurement group chat, remove him. I'm not the admin, they remove him.
Nah, that's wild.
Anyways, yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Okay, how about the best thing? Best thing that happened this week. I find it hard to figure out the best things.
Yeah.
Like, it's easy to figure out, okay, what's the
to
worst
say
thing,
what
right?
happened, what
Let's
messed
see,
up.
best thing. Kilo shele week, All of us have been seeing Shege at work, right? Like, mentally, we're just not in a good space because 2 people decided to leave. I'm not going to say your names, but you all know yourselves. Anyway, so, you know how, like, work dynamics just change? The world does not know that too.
You know that soon.
But yeah, obviously, also because I'm leaving. So we went to like one of our guys' house, like somebody else or whatever. And we all just worked from there and played games and watched animation and ate snacks. Like we're filled up. We even took the rest home safe. And it was just a nice, warm, fuzzy feeling. It's like that family vibe. It was nice. We should say we're going to be doing it often. So next stop is my house. Probably next month, so like once a month we'll be doing it.
That's nice. And your friends, your actual friends, when have you ever hosted them?
Really, I do host you. You host me.
When have you ever come to my house? When last you come to my house?
God, my Lord. Really, do you want me to come?
Do you know the last time we saw? When we filmed the last episode?
No, you're a liar. Last time we saw was baby shower.
I don't remember anything.
Women would tell lies.
And even though
really, you want me to drag you? So you know that event I said I went for, that he missed, that like people thought I was getting married. I invited this lady.
She invited me the night before.
And she said, okay, she'll come. I called her in the morning. We had aligned on outfits to wear. During the day, I called her like, how far? What's going on? Okay, now 4 p.m. Time to leave. Hello, ma. Where are you? Say, I'm trying to deal with something right now.
I was already getting ready.
Anyways, believe who you want to believe. The summary is that she ended up, like, she stood me up and I had to go and look for a backup person to follow me.
She was to replace me. How quick?
For real, quick.
She just got her for 5 minutes. She was like, you know,
I was paying though.
Bitch, bye.
But we moved. I'll catch you under it. But if you miss me, like, tell me now. I'll come.
I have to tell you.
Yes,
so you don't miss me?
I do. I miss you all the time. You know that you're my number one love. Everybody knows. They are aware.
And she tells this to like 5 other people.
Kilo fe ki chef when. Sisi me. Sumo me now. Baby.
Don't touch me.
My Joel.
Help. Best thing that happened to me. I don't know, me. What was the best thing? Still work. My life is just mostly about work these days.
Change it. Do better. I believe in you.
Okay.
Yes. Don't you like to play and have fun and breathe?
Yeah.
Breathe. So the topic for today is making friends in your adulthood. Like, for instance, now, like me and Riley, we've known each other for a minute. But even outside these friendships, you're denying me, Abby. I can see you. Peripheral vision. I'm busy peripheral. Rather. But even outside, like, I know Riley has other friends. You know, me, I'm a hater. I'm always jealous. I don't acknowledge any other friends that Riley tells me she has. Because how? Why?
Do you know
I'm the love of her life.
Do you know why this girl is an evil person? Because
why?
Every friend she has, I'm just like, this is my friend's friend, so you're my friend. Every single friend you have.
Really, but you
don't have one friend like this. She'll be.
I'm a jealous lover. Also, you've actually never, like, introduced me to any of your friends.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. I'm serious. Think.
I've not.
You've not
introduced my wedding.
That was like everybody's around was a group of friends. Like the way me, I introduced you to Erike, I introduced you
You
to
didn't
Dipo.
introduce me to Erica Dipo. I just met them and I decided to just take them and love them as my own.
You've not shown me anybody like that.
As if they are
As if they are orphans. But yeah, do better. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Do better.
Okay. You know what? All my friends, most of my friends
are in Abuja.
That's
the problem.
The friends I have in Lagos, you already know them.
Which ones?
The ones I have now.
Speak.
We all went to school together.
We won.
Like Taufika, like Zainab, even though we don't really hang out as much.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but because I knew them in school, they are not in the class of Kini that I'm saying. Like, obviously, I knew them in school. We are cool,
so people
but
that
not
I know that
chummy.
you've never met before, that
yes.
are friends. Or I'm going to Abuja. All of them, they are waiting for you.
Sure. Yeah, where should we hang out? What do you want to do? I'm broke right now. Sapa is choking me like this. Well, we can hang out maybe next week. What salary should drop?
You guys, I'll come back and tell you this happens.
Okay, chill. So let me ask you something. Apart from me, because I'm your oldest friend. Apart from me, you want to say Aisha?
I have other friends. I grew up with people.
Oh, now you know that in this life there are different segments of friendship. There are friends that they've transcended to family. That's like you guys. There are friends that you might not talk for ages, but like you guys are still cool. If you talk, it's not awkward. And then they're just like random friends. Like you guys hang out, but I ain't gonna tell you about my problems. Yeah. So I'm asking, out of like category 1 and category 2, how old is your oldest friend? Like how long have you known them for? And I guess you're cool now. How did you meet?
The oldest friend that I have that I would still consider a friend.
Yeah.
We met in 2000 and...
What class are you?
I was in JS1.
So that's probably...
2007?
7. It's going to be 7. I was just 2006.
Yeah.
I'm older than now. It's 1 year. I always love to say it. Anyway,
well, we're in the same class.
Yeah, I was in the same class.
I graduated the same year you graduated.
I don't believe.
I graduated in 2012.
Anyway, the point is about that it's 1 year. And so that's 2006.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah.
So yeah. No, oh my God, no.
You have someone else?
Yes. I have someone. We grew up together. I think we met them when I was 9. Yeah,
really?
around the same time. Yeah.
You guys still talk
we still talk. We still like streak on Snapchat.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah,
I don't have any old friends, so I didn't grow up having like the way you said you grew up somewhere. Well, we're living in a forest. I say that every time, and people think I'm joking, but it was literally our house fenced off, and like around us it was just forests. So there were other people like living on the streets, but my parents were not going to allow us go out. So I don't have any childhood friends. My earliest friend was in primary school. Her name was Fisai. Okay, I really liked that girl. That was like my first idea of a best friend. No, I stopped talking to her after primary 5. There was no way to connect. Yeah, I think we connected once on Facebook, but you know the thing about old friendships is they can like... But primary school to you now, but obviously we have different personalities. Aside from Fisayo, okay, I think my oldest friend would be Funke Lawal. Funke Lawal is one of those people that I'll forever love. Like we've probably not spoken in like 2 years because well I have bad behavior. She has bad behavior too. But I met her. I knew her in secondary school, and then we became friends when I was in GS3. She was in GS2, so it was very, very lovely relationship there because he used to pepper my classmates, and they used to say that it's because of me that her classmates are being rude to them. I'm like, yo, fix your behaviors. Maybe they won't be rude to you. But it was very nice. And then she now left. She left school. She jackpad in SS1. When I was in SS2, she jackpad, and it was like, that's the first heartbreak that I ever felt in my life. I'm like, he prepared me for one of my siblings jackpot because I was like, it will be fine. But that's probably my oldest friend.
Was it her family that like?
Yeah, everybody left. It was one of those all the families relocating situations. And we talk like from time to time. And when we talk like it's one of those like she's in category 2. Whenever we talk, it's not awkward. We are chill. We love each other. We know it.
Like
yeah. You know how like some people. I don't know if you like listen to podcasts or whatever, and people are like, oh, I don't know how to make friends in my adulthood. And I'm just here like, me, I like people. As
Same.
much as I say I don't like people, I actually do like people. Like I like having guys.
Yeah.
So when people are like they don't have friends, I'm appalled because
Yeah.
I'm like,
Do
so
you
what do
remember
you
when
do?
we went to this opening? Was it Burger King's opening?
Yeah,
Yeah, and then we just saw a random girl seated, and we
like
approached her and we're
yeah,
like, "Can we sit here?" Because we wanted to eat. And then we ended up playing was it Scrabble?
Scrabble. Yeah, Scrabble. We play Scrabble.
And we
Got each other's contacts.
and
It was so cool.
so it's just
Even though we've not like touched base with the baby yet,
followed
but
her on Instagram.
And I see her post, I like, she sees my post, she likes it.
No, you were saying that you're always appalled when
Yeah, when people say they don't have friends, and I'm just like, friendship is not hard to make friends. It might be hard to keep friends,
Yeah.
but it's not hard to make friends. You just need to go outside, see somebody you vibe with, talk to them,
just
and
be there to
exchange
say
contacts.
hi. Yes, exactly.
Right? How would you like when you first meet a person, or what is your criteria for saying, okay, this person I want them to be my friend?
It's just vibes, though, to be honest. And then if after we become friends, your vibe is not vibing, I'll just withdraw.
Like back away.
Like not in a rude way, but like you see less of me. Yeah. But I like. No, does that make me a horrible person?
No, I'm just joking. Like I do that too.
So I mean, I actually like making friends. I like when maybe not friendship. I like acquaintance. I like making acquaintances. I like to say hi and just be friendly.
Yeah, friendly person, Sha.
Yeah.
Ralia is actually very, very friendly.
Am I?
You are. You think you are not. So Ralia is two things. Yeah, Ralia is the bitch in our friendship group. Ralia is very sweet. She's very friendly. But I always say, if I ever need someone to fight for me, like if you piss me off and you like you're annoying, Ralia is the person I'll call to fight because she can also be crazy. Yeah. So that's Ralia.
So what about you? What criteria would you give
for friendship,
someone, like
right?
to become someone's friend, or become friends with someone?
Like you said, I like vibes. Like if the energy is working, right? It works. But I also really like creative people. Like I have it. See, if you are creative, I already like you. It's now okay. Can we be friends? So, like most of my friends are within the creative space. Once you are just a copywriter, storyteller, you illustrate. People who paint and illustrate, poets, they can take my soul away. I know. So I really like creative people. But aside from that, also just like I can keep up a conversation because I really like to talk. I don't like to be the only one holding the conversation. Yeah. If those three things don't, honestly, even if you're not creative, right, we might still be friends. Just the vibe should be there, and we should be able to have like interesting conversations. And please also just like to go out, please, for the everlasting lifetime of our friendship. So you might not necessarily like to go outside, but like to hang out. You know, some people just like stay in their house 2-4-7. Yeah. They don't do anything. I'm like, in this aura of remote work, and the era, I said aura. So, if you had to advise people, like those people that are always like, I don't have no friends, what would you tell them to do?
I would say, go out. I don't know. Okay, so
where do you go to make friends? And that seems like a very random, but like, if you had to,
Okay. If I would tell you how to make friends, I would say, I'm sure growing up, your childhood friends or people you grew up with, or primary school or secondary school, I'm sure like you can still reach out. I reached out to one of my secondary school friends, and even though we've not made plans to hang out yet, I'm sure I said that, in Lagos, I'm in Lagos, please let's hang out. And we grew up in Abuja. So cool. Maybe reach out to people that you've had something to do with before. Yeah. And just
hang out. And to be honest, like that thing is true because you realize that you're not the only one thinking about these people. They are most likely thinking about you too. So if you reach out, there's a high chance that they'll be like, yeah, let's hang.
Yeah. And then when you go for events, just try not to strong face too much.
They say, "Can my face smile?"
Have, like, RBF.
What's RBF? Resting bitch face.
Yeah. But if you see someone approach you, or you just see someone, or you lock eyes, like smile or something, and then who knows?
I'm going to say something.
Yeah.
So aside from that, I know this might sound like a very, what's the word now? I don't have the word, but we'll see, dress well. Let me tell you something. If you're shy and you don't like to be the first to like go speak with people, if you dress well and look good, people come to talk to you. and to be
Yeah.
easier. Because when someone
You'll just say,
approaches
"Oh my
you,
God, I love your
yeah, like people are just always like, oh my God, I love your earrings, and then you strike up a conversation like that. Oh my God, I love your dress. Conversation flows and like that. You just have like you just like you not go anywhere. People are just gravitating towards you and get some contact.
Magnets.
Again, you know, I'm just a fine girl. Thanks to my mommy. Shout out to Auntie Jimmy. But yeah, go out, go for tech events, go for go to where the type of people friendships you like to make, like type of
Yes.
like go there.
Don't go to somewhere.
So if you're a techie, go for tech events.
For instance, if you like maybe career minded or career focused people, and you now go to a playground, I don't know how to explain it.
And you now go to what's that thing? You can even go to Agba. Yeah, but like it's like so. If you are just align with whatever it is you want to do or whoever you want to be, and if you're just looking to just make like very random friendships, right? Go to the beach.
The beach.
I swear.
When approaches me at the beach, I'm gonna run away.
Are you serious?
Because why?
But like maybe I'm actually a friendly person and I don't realize.
When you say go to the beach,
what?
I imagine myself walking across like along the shore.
Yeah.
And someone coming from the water.
The water. Yo.
I don't think you have. Okay, that's my own opinion, Sha, but like,
as I said, do you believe in like mommy waters or stuff?
I don't believe like, it might be real and it might not be.
I believe in mythical shit, Sha.
Yeah, I believe that there is like
there should be some answer of truth, right?
Yeah,
like I believe that there are other entities aside from human beings.
Yeah, no, definitely. There are genes, and that is not topic for today. But
anyway, let's backtrack. Go back to where we're coming from. Have I made a friend on the beach before? Yes, I have made 2 friends.
Who?
One babe, she was having like a pop-up shop. Yeah,
she's a mommy.
I can't remember her. I don't know her name, but I know her clothing brand. But yeah, she had a clothing brand.
I'm sorry.
And I met her. She was selling like abayas and stuff, and she was like, I was trying out stuff, and we just clicked.
Was it on the beach?
Yes, it was on the beach.
Now it was a pop-up sale.
But was it not on the beach?
No, it was an event, a gathering.
No,
you were not just casually. Oh, I want to go to the beach.
I didn't go for the gathering. No, I went to the beach, and there happened to be a pop-up thing on the side. Stop. No, I was going and she's like, come.
Exactly. It's not like you're not walking.
Well, no, I'm actually like just be strolling on the beach and I met this guy and it was nice. We just clicked.
Who?
It was some...
Do you remember his name again?
TMI. Well, it was just some... No, he knew me from Instagram. Yeah, so maybe again, just because people know my face. That's why I can say go to the beach. See, the important thing is go out. On good beach, they be throwing parties on Saturday. Go there. Like, go to where people are.
What if, like, maybe the party or beach vibe is not like your thing?
Go where go for poetry events. Without Lagos, they throw poetry events every Thursday. Yeah. Like, just go where you feel... Go where you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And make friends there. Because they probably, like, people are all the same type of people.
What do you think about, like, shooting your shot on Instagram?
Shoot it. What's the worst that could happen? They'll tell you,
somebody shot her shot to me on Instagram and I'm not judge the person.
Because again, I am a selfish lover.
Or if it's like to someone else, you just say, oh, that's a good thing to do.
Yes, that's a good thing to do.
Okay. Anyways, the guy's my best friend now, so.
She just lied. See, she's lying to you, whoever you are. Zainab. That's the best thing that comes to my mind. Oh my goodness. What was I? I was going to say something now. You made me forget because we were playing too much.
Talking about shooting on IG.
Yeah, I think you should. I made one friend. I know you know Diamina.
Yeah, I know Diamina.
She shot her shot and I was like, oh, I like your energy. You like my energy. Yeah. Shoot your shots. Like if again, you probably get plenty no. And sometimes, even though you are willing, you can't just keep up with the friendships, right? Because there was one other babe that I really liked, but I was like, I don't have the energy.
Yeah, sometimes, some people are just like, you know what? I mean, I like you as a person.
But I don't want to show me shaggy. I want to sleep.
And there are some people that get offended when, like, everybody's going to lie.
If I laugh, won't get offended. If you get offended, you're not the kind of friend I want in my life.
Exactly. Like, if I don't reach out to you in like 2 months and then we talk, like, don't be offended.
It'll be easy, not me though. She won't do that to me. You won't reach out to me in 2 months. I actually want to wake up tomorrow? Why are you looking at me? Look at me and tell me that. Look into my eyes.
Ashley.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
we talk every day. If I'm not talking about business,
It's so
we're talking
funny.
about like our friendship.
We actually talk every day.
Yeah. We actually have to talk every day.
Halle, you love me. That's just it.
No, I just want to make money. That's the reason I talk.
Wow. I feel used. I feel used, guys. Okay, so what was I even saying? Okay, so if you had to shoot your friendship shot on, say, Instagram, like you were saying, how would you approach it? Like, have you ever shot your friendship shot on Instagram before?
No.
Have you ever
stalked? I've just stalked. Like, not stalked in like.
Fire, me.
No, I mean, okay, there are people that I want to be friends with. Not because I want to be friends with them per se, but because I like their content. I wouldn't mind if I'm not friends. I just like their content. Does that? I'm always
I think that
I'm
makes
always
sense.
reposting, I'm always commenting on their like posts. I don't think I've ever met anybody on Instagram that I want to be. Like, maybe you're an influencer. I know you're an influencer and I like your content. If we're friends or if you like me enough to become my friend, then that's that. But I don't hope
there are people I want to be friends with too. Should I be calling people's names? So when you see the video, you come into my DMs.
Please call.
Number one, Hawa, I love you.
Wow.
He said I should shoot my shots.
Okay. Yeah, I also saw
I'll
stop.
stop.
I'll look for people too.
Number 2,
Hi,
Tijan.
Hawa.
I'll just mention only 2 people. But I really like both of them. They just have like, obviously,
cool?
Hawa is. We are cool, like we're acquainted. I think I'm even cooler with Hawa, but like we're not friends. I'm not going. Hawa, like she's not going to say come to my house,
birthday, but
right? But I'm trying to get to that level because especially Hawa is just weary that I aspire to be. Like, yeah, you see her content, so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I see.
Get your kubadum. But I like people that are not afraid to be themselves.
No, but like regular people, because people you mentioned now, they're like influencers. And like
Yeah, like even regular people. I just like
any regular person you've seen on IG yet that you want to be friends with. I think there's one girl, but I don't know if she's an influencer.
What's
Posted
her
her
name?
the other day, and I was jealous.
Oh my goodness, Treasure. No, that one did. I have a crush on that girl. Forget about it. It's a sexual thing. Okay, jokes aside, how did I even meet Treasure? I can't remember. I think I met her on Instagram. Yeah, then we now started to jam at every tech event. And I'm like,
I think she came for one of your trips.
No, she didn't. She has not come for any trip before.
She did.
She did? Are you sure?
I think I've seen her before. Like in real life.
She didn't too.
She came for
Omo Resort.
I think so.
Maybe that's how I know her.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how I know. I shall know that it was a social media thing. And then we started jamming at like that girl, she workers. All the events, all the things we went for in December concerts, I'll just see her. Yeah. All the tech events I've gone for this month. Like she's always outside. So like now we are cool. I told her I'll take her out. Treasure, there's Sakpa. But yes, I still intend to take you out one of these days. I think adulthood also really affects the way we maintain friendships. Like before, like imagine when we were in Crescent now or Unilag, like we could literally afford to hang out. Like I'll just come to your room and we'll see Young Shield. I mean, we'll see what we're watching that year. How to Get Away with Murder.
Yeah.
Like we'll just watch something and we'll just hang out and we'll chill and we'll be happy. If we're home, probably go see a movie or something. But now, by the time you
walk, when we're doing serving, like or post service when we're in Unilag, we'd go and see movies together, we'd plan.
Mm-hmm.
But now when like
by the time Riley goes to site 5 times in a week, I look at my laptop from 9 to 5. Like you want to hang out, but you're just exhausted. You want to sleep. You won't even remember to even call somebody. Like there are some of my friends that I'm like, I should call this person. We should totally hang out. But I'm just like, if I say we should hang out, deep down I know that in the next 3 weeks there's no empty slots for us to hang out. So let's not even deceive ourselves.
The first Saturday in a while that I did not have, or I chose not to have anything to do during the day. I went to site in the morning. I came back and I was like, I'm not doing anything.
That's so cool. I've not had a Saturday like that in like 4 weeks. There's nothing in my next weekend, so I'm hoping that is my like nothing happening weekend.
We're grown now. We're in a stage where everybody's just trying to do something for themselves and not feel useless. So I think just
I can't believe people are hustling. The fear of Sakpa, we're avoiding poverty.
We're just thinking, we can't. We're no longer young. I'm young, but she's no longer young. So
This bitch just called me old in 5 languages. Do you have male friends?
Oh yeah.
How many male
Yeah.
friends do you
I
have?
have a lot of male friends.
What's the friendship dynamic between you guys now that you're married?
It's
What
not
chill?
as
What was the friendship dynamic before you were married? Like, just think about your top 2 male friends.
it's hard.
Top 2,
Okay,
right there.
top two. Top two. Okay.
Okay, think about like how you guys were before you guys got married, before you got married, and then how you are now. And like, I want to hear just how are you managing the friendship now, right?
I mean, now obviously it is like we talk the space between when we talk.
Time.
Yeah, the time between the last time we spoke and the next time we speak.
It's
No,
far.
this is making sense. Yes, it's far.
I understand what you're
Yeah,
saying.
it's not as before.
It's not as frequent.
Where and one of them is even also married, and even when he got married, he reduced a bit. Yeah. So
Why?
it's. I mean, we're still G's. We'll still banter. We'll still make all the jokes we want to make, but it's not different.
It's just now there's
just
respect of boundaries.
Yes, exactly. He's not going to call me at 10 o'clock before 10 o'clock now. When before he'll call me at 10 o'clock, I'm like, why are you sleeping now? Like, something like that. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder if it's the same thing for guys. Like, do they? I think I should ask Deepa this because he's my only male friends that has gotten married.
I think that
right?
you should also even be conscious of it. Like, even if the married male friends are not saying anything, I just feel like you should step back a bit because they have a woman in their life now. That is.
I get it, Sha, because
I don't know. I just
because as much as I love Deepa, like Deepa before he got married, and in the end, like he's my guy now, like we're chill.
Yeah.
But anytime I go over to see them, I'm just counting the hours. I'm like, let me give them privacy.
Exactly. So it's just knowing that okay, this person is no longer a single person.
Yeah.
They have a partner and we should just respect that. Not because nobody's saying anything. The partner is not angry. The partner is not offended. The partner is not cool with having you there. It's just
respecting boundaries.
Yeah,
that makes sense. I mean,
I'm not married. Do you have any other friends?
Yeah, I do. I have like these kills. Although that one has Jackpa and left us in Nigeria. Like I have a couple of close friends, but in the end, like if you're my guy, you're my guy.
Exactly.
We're going to talk. And I don't know, Sha. Again, maybe because I'm not married. But if I'm going to talk to my guy by 10 p.m., I'm going to talk to my guy by 10 p.m. Especially if it's a thing. My friends are going through a lot. If I feel like it's one of those moments where maybe you're going through shit and you just need someone to talk to, like I'll show up for you.
Definitely.
Yeah. So I also think that you need to be intentional about not only making friends, but keeping friends. Because if not, you just see that this person is not your friend. You wake up one morning and you see that you are one friend short.
I think that's happened with one of my relationships. What? I don't know. I it might be that we've gotten to the stage where we don't talk for a while, and you know when you talk, it's
not awkward.
No, it's not like when you don't talk for a while and when you talk, it's good. Okay. But I think now it's one of those things where we've not spoken in a while, and she used to call me before a lot, and sometimes I would not pick.
So you're the horrible friend.
I was the horrible friend, and I would maybe return the call like a lot of days later.
I have friends like that. It's not that.
It's not because I don't want to pick your call or
I think I've hacked the reason. Like for me, like there are some people that I will talk to anytime, whether I'm in a great state of mind or in a horrible state of mind. And there are some people that if I'm not high,
yes,
I don't want to talk to you.
Exactly.
And that's just how our relationship is. Like
not even necessarily. You just, to be honest, even sometimes you that okay, I will speak with you. No, wait, calm down. I'll speak with Hamdallah and she already know that something is off with me, like immediately. Sometimes I don't want to talk to her because I don't want her to ask. I don't want to talk about it. Do you get?
So you're hiding things from me.
No, not.
Malia, you know I love you. You tell me even when you talk to me, if you don't talk to me.
That's not like a mother.
But I used to worry about you. That if you don't tell me things, who will you tell? calling me. Oh. If you don't want to tell me, just say that Hamdallah, I don't feel great right now, but I don't want to talk about it now. I will respect your boundaries.
You guys have like you've told me enough times that I should stop not speaking your calls.
Do you know what Ralia used to do when she's going through shit? You just vanish. Like you just see that I've called Ralia 5 times, she not pick you. Now your blood pressure will now go up.
No, but I'm better now.
Yes, I'm proud of you. It's giving growth.
I'm making the conscious. Sometimes when I want to just put the phone away when I see the call, I'm just like, no, really, I'll do better, and then pick the call.
Thank you. Carry on. That's the kind of behavior we want.
Yes, I'm trying not to hide when I am going through stuff.
Okay.
But it's easy to hide, you know.
It's easy to hide. Seriously, even me that I'm saying Kinika Kinka, I used to hide. Do you know the difference between us? I'm very good at hiding shit. Like, I might be low, and Rally will call me and I'm like, hi babe, how are you? What's up? What's going on? Like,
so you've been lying to me?
No, it's that thing where I also don't want you to worry about me. Like, or maybe
you just don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it yet. Yeah. And again, it's because I love you now. I'm protecting your feelings.
How?
I don't want you to worry about me. I don't want you to.
But I always worry
about
you. I always worry about you.
Sorry.
Every single day of my life.
I love you too, babe. Okay.
Yeah,
I feel like we veered off. Oh.
What? I can't read.
Things that can make you. Really, your eyes are bad because I can see it clearly. Things that can make you cut someone off.
Things that can make you cut someone off.
Do you want to do like the intro of that?
I just copied. I've been a horrible friend, and
So you're going to give me an example of when you've been a horrible friend.
I mean, this one I just mentioned of not picking.
No, I don't see that as being a horrible friend. You're just like you're a person.
But then the thing is that what if she needed me at the time?
Oh yeah, I thought you were referring to like me and you, like you're referring to that your friend you're talking about. Yes, you're a horrible friend.
Yes, yeah.
And it's like I would do the same. I'll just be like, this person is not mirroring my energy. Then obviously maybe
no
maybe you don't like me as much as I like you. Nobody got time for that.
We've all been horrible friends at one point.
Not me though. I've been good friends to you. I'm sorry.
We've all been horrible friends. But what is something that someone would do, or what are things that someone would do that would make you cut them off as friends? But mind you, there's acquaintance and there's friends. You need to cut acquaintance off. You're just like, you don't bring anything to my life.
So should we do it from like an imagination, like
like me?
Let me imagine like what you do.
Do you know, as you just said,
that
just broke.
Cut you off.
You try.
Do you know, like in my head, I'm just like, really, I cannot do anything to me. What do you want to just call my man? We'll beat the man together because he's a fool. He's the idiot. Because he'll be the fool. I don't know. Like to think he can come between this. You cannot even call him my man. Because you don't have the same taste in men.
Yeah. And I'm married.
So there's that.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I didn't forget about your existence, Daps. Let me think. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think. I can't use you because Auntie, you're my family member. It's like saying, what would Larry do to me that will make me cut off? I can never cut off. I'm a Janoni Ademakpare.
Yeah.
Jigget.
So that really the day I stood out and she just sent me one long distance.
I sent her a pistol.
I was angry.
I knew you were angry, but I'm like, sit with yourself and think about what you did.
I didn't think about it. I was just like, you know what? It's not worth it. Let me
So you were angry? Why were you angry?
Because I told you now. Something came up.
But wait, do you know I was not angry? I was sad.
You sounded angry. Because
sometimes when I'm typing, I don't know how to differentiate. Like, when I'm sad or when emotions are high, I type formal speak and it might come off like I'm angry.
Be like, good afternoon.
Let me even go to the message.
Okay. First of all, I was doing in the market, the way the message. I was just like, what is this?
Let me see what I said. See, let me read it. Oh my goodness. I was like, so I know today might have just happened like that, but if you ever feel like there's a possibility you can't make it for something, please let me know so I can apply myself accordingly. Accordingly for me.
How he felt. Yeah, see, I read it with sweet voice. Let me read it.
Oh yeah, read it.
She was like, so I know today might have just happened like that, but if you ever feel like there's a possibility you can't make it for something, please let me know so I can plan my time accordingly.
You see, this is why they say that things always get lost in text. So I should have called you. But I was angry, yeah, and I'm learning this thing where I feel like if something makes you mad, talk about it so that you can so that it will not happen again. Instead of, because naturally, Like it wasn't something so serious. Like I could have moved on from, but I'm just like, let me just tell her so I know that it's not happen again, and I'll not be sad again. Let me just let her know.
Yeah. Thank you for telling me.
You're welcome, my love. You see, communication. We'll do relationship.
But let's really talk about like friendship breakups.
Wait, no, let's really talk about, like, I'm still trying to think of what somebody can do to me as a friend though that will make me cut them off. Or more, like, if you steal from me, maybe.
I steal things from you.
No, that one, Australia, that one is okay. You took my juice, you took my shoe. That one is not steal. There's a difference. Now you obtained it, and there's really nothing I can do about it because I've been obtaining things from you too. But it's like, you know how, like, bro, like you take money from my account. Or you, like you use me and then you, what's the word? Like you rip people off, fraudulent shit.
But then at the end of the day, that speaks to the person's attitude. Like you shouldn't even have that kind of like.
And sometimes you may not know. Especially like with new friendships, you might not know.
With new friendships. I'm not talking about old friendships. I'm talking about deep friendships.
All my deep friends, people are mad. If you're angry, go and be angry. Come back, we'll resolve our problems. I don't understand.
I already know that. We'll be alright.
We die here. But I think that, like, for newer friendships, like, just don't steal from me. Have
you ever had?
Don't be acting fishy. Yeah, nobody has stolen from me. How be you steal from me?
Or like jilted you, like put you in a deal where like they maybe shorten your.
No, yeah, my friends are good. I have to life for that. Yeah. You were saying something.
Yeah, I was going to also talk about. Wait, I did mention some things that
would make you. Yeah, no,
it's mostly like new friendships.
Yeah, but like what things?
But like people that are. Okay, so there's this people that I don't know. You're just insultive by.
Yeah, I don't like rude people.
Yeah, not rude.
Not rude. Like I don't like people that look down on other people. Like for instance, if you go to a restaurant and you're very rude to the waiter or you're rude to the security guys, and then it's not rudeness like the person fucked up and you're just
trying to.
And you're just. Retaliating, like you're giving person back their energy. It's just like you're just a horrible person. I don't like horrible people. Like that whole rudeness bitch thing. Get out of my space. Apart from
that, also people that just maybe I don't know how to put the word.
Let's try. If not, say it in Yoruba.
Okay, let me. For instance, now we're friends.
Yeah, I'm not serious.
Okay, yes, people that talk about your insecurities or people that make jokes about insecurities that you've explicitly.
I'll just cut you off slowly. You just see that. Let's hang out. You get the memo. I don't like people like that because it's a trust thing, right? I'm not going around telling every Tom, Dick, and Harry about things that hurts, right? So if
I'm telling you,
then it's based off of trust. And if you now feel like, oh, you can go and run your mouth, or it might not even be running your mouth to other people. It might be just that thing where you feel like you can bring it up in every conversation. Like you're using to throw jabs at me.
Exactly.
Auntie, uncle, scripts. Let me just talk about one friendship breakup I had. You probably know the person. So I liked this man. I was in love with this man.
That's not a friendship breakup.
Wait, calm down. I've not gotten to the gist.
Yeah.
And then I had this friend, and she's like, you know when you love somebody, and you're just good. The man's not doing anything bad. People are just in love and you're in a relationship and you're happy. And then this my friend, she was like, oh, she doesn't think he's good enough for me. I'm like, why? No reason. What happened? She just does not think that it's good enough for me. This person makes me happy. His eyes paid. And it was not a one-off conversation. Like she kept on saying it over and over and over and over and over and over again. So I was just like, bitch, get out of my face.
Oh, she just kept on saying that this person is not
good enough for you. Yeah.
She didn't give any reason.
There was no reason.
She just felt like
And I just extra. I was younger, Sha. Now maybe me now I won't do it. You know the person. I'm not going to say that on camera. So what the fuck are you? That was the beginning of our problems. And this thing is like, oh, you guys are friends, but you don't talk for a while, and then you just start to shake. Anyways.
Yeah. But then there are some friends that I get the mentioning it over and over.
But see.
But sometimes you would see something.
The problem is that you didn't give me a reason. If she says, oh, he's cheating, or I feel like he's bad with money, or I feel like I feel like he's not smart. Like, give me something to work with. Don't just say he's not good enough for you. Auntie, in my eyes, he's good enough. He's the best thing right now. What's your problem?
But would you want like friends that can tell you?
Yeah. Like if I fuck up,
not
right?
mentioning it. I'm even talking about like, you know,
It's not good enough for me.
Yeah, I know, not mentioning it all the time or putting it in your face every single time.
Yeah.
But like, if maybe I feel like I just don't like this guy. You know, I told you that we had one relationship where I told you that we didn't see, and Dikwa told you that we didn't see you guys.
That's
like,
weird because Dikwa actually really likes him.
No, even Dikwa said it.
Okay, it's like I like you as a person, no, but like could really work. Yeah, see, that's different. You gave me a reason, and even me in my head, I could see the reason. I was just like, we'll see. But like, you need to give me a reason. And yes, I respect. Like, I actually like it when my friends tell me, like, call me out on my bullshit. Of course, like, approach is everything. Like, if you come and attack me, so I'll attack you back. That's just normal human behavior. Yeah. But yeah, I appreciate it when friends call me out on my bullshit and tell me, like, if you feel like something's not good enough for me, tell me, but give me reasons. It comes from a place of love now. Like, I'll tell you shit like that. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If, for instance, something happens.
Give me an example of something that happened.
That me and you, and I, stop being friends.
As well, follow you wherever you're going. You're mad.
You know, sometimes these things, you don't just plan it.
But like,
because my mom would tell me she had this best friend in her 20s and now she's in her 50s. And
what happened? Do you ever ask her what happened between them?
Sometimes it is distance. Maybe.
Do you think distance can come between me and you?
I don't think so.
You went to Kano for 1 year. We used to talk every morning. You people, like literally every morning. Once I get to work, I just put my laptop down. 080. Type right out of our call. I will talk for like hours till we are tired.
Yeah.
So I don't. Like we've passed that something can scatter our friendship phase.
Yeah. So even if I don't talk to you for like 2 days, it can't be more than 2 days.
I will look for you. I'm not really sorry.
Yeah.
Well, hope she's fine.
As in that while is every 6 hours.
Nah, I really actually really like this girl.
But what if?
And what do you want me to start from now?
How do people like? Because I hear that it is worse than.
I will just be crying everywhere.
How do people heal from, romantic relationships?
You see, I have a finish my answer. So I have a theory for how to heal from romantic relationships. It's just 1 month, but I'll tell you. I promise you, I have a life hack.
All right,
carry on.
No, but I think maybe till you meet your partner. I mean, obviously we've had relationships before.
Yeah.
The current relationships, current marriage, the marriage I have. Still not current marriage. One marriage. But like, it's easy to say, okay, this person has ticked
up all my boxes,
of,
yeah.
Like the previous person, and even done more, and even things that would.
Does anybody ever really tick all the boxes? If there's 10,
no, I mean like tick majority, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, with friendships, I don't think I have a friend like you. Not that I don't have friends. Not that I don't have friends that are like good and they are like great and amazing and all of that, but like there is no one friendship that is exactly the same.
Mm-hmm. She's being diplomatic to the rest of our friends out there.
I'm
sorry. Yeah, see, I'm going to act right going forward. Carry on.
But there's no one friendship that is the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way you're friends with me, you're not friends the same way with every other person.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
Yeah, so
you're saying
how
something
do you now
though?
deal with because you cannot have that person again. There's nobody like that person.
I'll cry. Ralia. See. Ha. I feel it's going to be like heartbreak. Like they will know at work that something's wrong with me. And like speaking to that, one of my greatest fears is like my friends dying. Yeah. Like, cause it's a different thing if people fought.
I don't like to let myself think about it.
I let myself think about it, and it's the worst thing to think about. I'm just like, okay, so what the fuck am I supposed to do in my life if this person actually, if I wake up one morning and this person just doesn't exist anymore? And I'm going to tell you something. I used to pray that I should die before because it's not me. That's like the most selfish thing. But I always pray that I'm like in my friendship group, I'm the first person to die. I'm not saying I want to die young, but even if I die young, yeah, I'll be alright. But like, as much as I'm a hard guy, I don't think that I can handle it
The loss.
Yeah, so yeah, amen. May God answer our prayers.
What is this?
Again, I'm not saying that we live till we're like, wait, when do you want to die?
120.
It's not me and you. That's too old. I don't want to be wrinkly.
My grandma is 8 something.
It's
and she's still
something.
pounding yam.
How this grandma, my other grandma, I think like she's so, see, I want to die when I'm still looking a bit like a yummy
when
grandma.
you're not vegetable, when you're not. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be able to like do stuff right. So
Walk yourself, bathe yourself.
let's just say 70 plus or minus 10.
Do you know how sad it is that 70 years, like, that's like less than 50 years from now.
It's not sad. 50 years is a long time. Oh.
Is it?
It's long, my dear, please.
It's not, because how old are you now? 27.
26.
I think you're 26. 27 Islamic calendar.
I slap you at the Islamic calendar. It's Islamic calendar that is on my birth certificate. Not December that is there.
See how fast it is from when you were born to now. Like, your parents would even like be the ones to tell you how fast it is. Like, Zaid is almost 1 year.
I'm not saying it's not fast though, but see, again, I'm trying to change my approach to life because we're always like, oh, everything is happening too fast. Like, just take it slow, enjoy it one day at a time, 1 week at a time. We still have time. Like, before I used to be paranoid that I'm getting older, but I'm just like, bitch, I met a 40-year-old man yesterday that was feeling old. I'm not even 30 yet. I am young. Nobody should stress me with their life problems. So yeah, my point is 50 is a long time, my dear. Calm down. Don't rush. It's still, we'll die. It's 50 years is long. Do you know how many things will happen in 50 years?
So many things.
So many things. Today's episode was nice, Sha.
Yeah.
It was a bit like Granny putting my feelings a lot. I love it too. Don't worry. It's fine. Is there anything you want to leave with them on how to I didn't even see her face. Is there anything you want to leave with them on like how to make friendships in adulthood? Tips?
I will just say that be a good person.
Really, some good people don't have friends though.
No,
it's also just like, it has to be introversion. Like if you're introverted and you don't know how to talk to people and you don't respond to DMs.
You know, okay, you can be an introvert. You go out.
Yeah.
That one time, you now see somebody that you would like to be friends with. You don't now reply to them.
Okay,
because
so
you're an introvert.
Respond to your DMs, guys. Go out. I worry. You know where again. Anyway, you are Jerry.
Reach out to like previous friends, except if something happened and the person was, mad.
But they go cut it off.
Don't go back to toxic friendships. But like people that
speaking about toxic friendship, have you ever been in a toxic friendship?
Yeah.
Which one? Whom and when and why do I not know about it?
I don't feel comfortable talking about it.
But you gist me off camera. No. I mean, I'm mad. We not gist me, don't gist me.
I can't gist gaps.
You can't. Let me tell you something that always pains me. Me and Ralia, we had plans to live together after uni, and then she went tomorrow. And she wrote to my face all the time. Daps, I'm coming for you. Anyway. I was going to say something.
What about you? Have you ever had a toxic?
No, I haven't. I was just wondering if you had, because you mentioned it.
What do you define as toxic friendship?
Any definition for toxic relationship is toxic. Like, you can't be all up here being insulted. You cannot be trying to hit me. Like, be respectful of my boundaries. What again?
I don't know what hit you.
You cannot hit me. Even if you hit me, I know it's play and I will hit you back. Okay, so what if like, okay, we have said, okay, respond to your, send DMs, go out, those people to be their friend. What if you've done all these things? And the person you really like, and the person you want, like, doing me, I said, I want Hawa to my friend now. What if I'm shooting my shot, telling her how to send her food? I want to hang out with her, and she's just like, Shele. Like, what if she doesn't want to be my friend?
Yeah,
like, how do you handle that?
It definitely happens.
You move on. You see the way they always say there's plenty fishes in the water for romantic friendships. There's plenty fishes in the ocean too.
I cannot have multiple romantic partners. I can have multiple best friends. There's fish.
Yeah.
I can be this person's best friend and the person can be somebody else's best friend. It doesn't take away from the
relationship you guys have. Just shoot your shots again. Go out. And as Riley said, reach out to like old friends that you've just not spoken to in a while.
You remember having
good memories with.
Yes.
Yeah.
and then
Especially if you're in the same city, because why not? What's the worst that could happen?
I mean, it's Lagos. Like, we're in Lagos, so we know Lagos is mad. So meeting somebody in Lagos takes effort, time, planning. It's a whole project. So like,
Emma, well,
you know,
okay.
if you really want to be friends with the person, you make time.
I feel like people should treat, if you treat friendships, you know, the way, like, once you have heartbreak. Oh, I said I was going to say like how to.
Please tell
Let
them
me
how
say
to
it, but remind me,
recover.
because my memory is bad. Remind me what I was about to say now. I was about to talk
You said
about
the way people treat
the way people should treat their romantic relationships, the way they treat their
friendships.
Okay, but let me just give people a life hack on how to get over heartbreak, romantic heartbreak. Week 1, you delete all the chats, because you don't want to be reminiscing on past memories. Any sentimental pictures you have together, delete it. You can leave one.
What is the picture where you're finding it?
My dear,
I want to use it for like DP.
Crop it out. In fact, take a screenshot of your face and now delete the original picture so that you not be able to revert it
You know
to
you can
original.
revert it. Okay.
No, that's why I said screenshots. So that's 2, right? Week 1 and week 2 is the week that you're supposed to cry. Let it all out. See, call your friends. Maybe you should have drinks, lament about how they were the best thing ever, or maybe they cheated. You know, they were an
What if you
Oloshi.
don't have friends? The way you're saying now.
Call your family members. Not family
What
members.
if you don't have siblings?
Cry by yourself and watch Netflix and eat. Like, do things that make you happy, right?
Watching funny shows.
Stuff. Confuse your brain. That's the plan of this. So after week 1 and week 2 now, week 3, again, block them on Instagram. Don't see their posts. I promise you, it's for the best of your mind. Block them on WhatsApp. Block them everywhere. Like, the whole point is, don't let them exist within your space. It's an out of mind is out of sight thing, right? Out of sight is out of mind. English is not my strong force. Fuck you. Out of sight is out of mind thing. By week 4, you just see that you're not thinking about them as much. And week 4 is also the time when you should start to be an ashawo. And all the men in your DMs, reply to them. All the women in your DMs, reply to them. Go out on dates. Spend people's money. Confuse your brain. I'm not saying make commitments, but like, do shit right and be happy. And yeah, that's my 4-week process on how to get over heartbreak.
What if after like 4 weeks, you've done all the things?
Yeah, still has broken. Now call your mother to pray for you because it's possible that they've tied your shigidi and thrown it at the bottom of the Atlantic.
But do you really think like 4 weeks is enough to get over like?
4 weeks is actually like I've
Especially
done this multiple times.
Like 10 years.
There are some people that you know that this person is my lifelong partner. Go on work out. People like that, obviously, like it might even take you years, but you know that initial horror that you feel when you break up with somebody, it won't be there again. It's just be like, oh, you're reminiscing on past things. It's like, oh, I wish this worked out, but it's not that you're dying and you're crying everywhere. Do you understand? So yeah, 4 weeks. Anyway, I was going to say that you guys, I know like friendships are hard to make, right? But we're adults here. If you treat your friendships the way, or if you treat making friends with the same energy with which like you treat getting relationships or getting romantic partners, you'll be the better for it. Reply your DMs the same way you reply men in your DMs. If someone says come out for lunch, go out for lunch, my dear. Don't be proud. Drop your shoulder. You need friends. You need people that are going to be on your bridal train, remember? But yeah, I think y'all will be fine. And I'm always open to making new friends. I love making new friends.
Yeah,
if your vibe is right
same.
and you're in Lagos and you have high energy, send me a DM and I feel like we align. That's one friend for you. How about you?
What then? Because I'm going to have a friendship that soon will be like long distance. What do you say to such friendships where you can't hang out every day or every time, or even maybe
So you're saying,
hang out once in a year? Because
you're saying like jackpot friendships, right?
Yeah, jackpot friendships, or even like city in like Abuja to Lagos, for instance. But especially jackpot friendship, because it's easy to just take plane to Abuja.
Yeah.
But like
long distance, right? I think it's all about just being intentional, right? You guys should schedule calls, video calls. Even if you're not like having a conversation, just be there. Like
sometimes you might just be
walking
and you just have your phone, the person doing whatever the other person
doing. Yeah, but you guys are just existing in the same space.
Yeah.
You know, send each other pictures. Erica sends me videos of herself all the time, like when she's out and about. It's just nice, like, oh, okay, this person still has me in their clinical. And send, like, if reels is your thing, the way you just share reels to people you like, your friends, like, relatable reels.
Things,
And call each other. talk about what's going on in each other's life so that you don't start to feel like, oh, I don't even know this person again. So you don't start to feel left out of the relationship. It's work, oh. Long distance friendships, relationships, it's hard. But again, if you like this person enough, you keep up with them and you'll be fine.
And when you finally have your friend, do not be a horrible friend. Don't.
If you like be a horrible friend, they will remove you from the friendship group. You like don't have sex. But yeah, I think that's all for today's episode, right?
Yes.
It was nice. Do you want to do the ending?
No, do the ending.
Why?
No.
I did the intro.
Sorry.
Do it, Joe. Like, share.
Don't be like this. Don't go your Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff across all our platforms.
Yeah, well, so as normal now, we're available on all the streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple Podcasts,
Google Podcasts, Amazon
YouTube,
Music,
and
all of it.
follow our Instagram page at oversharingandbanter.
And TikTok. We're also on TikTok. I don't think you guys know.
Actually, we're on TikTok too.
Yeah.
We're everywhere. We're on Threads, but that Threads, we're threading lightly because it's a lot. I just said the cringiest thing ever. Y'all love me. Yeah. Bye. Have a nice day, guys.